أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وبعد السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
All praise and adoration due to Almighty Allah, the possessor of the kingdom, the one who gives the kingdom to whom he will, and the one who takes the kingdom from whom he will, the one who humiliates to whom he will, the one who endures with whom he will, the one who grants wealth and sustenance to whom he will. We thank Almighty Allah, Alhamdulillah, for He to grant us the ability to gather ourselves today and learn about our hereafter. We thank Almighty Allah. Now, continuation of our book called Nisa'u Ahlin Nar, and last time we stopped at page 15, right? Now, then we stopped at وَيَتَقَلَّبُ عَلَى جُبْهَتِهِ مِنْ مَكَانِ عَالُ إِلَى أَدْنِ مِنْهُ. Then we are going to take وَذُكِرَ عَنِ جَهَنَّمَ سُودَاءً مُظْلِمَةً لَا دَاعُ لَهَا وَلَا لَهَبٍ. He said, وَذُكِرَ عَنَّ جَهَنَّمَ, and it has been reminded to us that this Jahannama, this hellfire we are talking about, Suda'an Muslimatun, is a very dark place, very black, Muslima and dark. It's not a bright place. So la da'ulaha, there is no lamp. There is no lamp. Talk more of thinking you have electricity that you are going to on that day. So there is no NEPA there. If some of people are expecting that there should be a NEPA, there is nothing like that. Wala lahab, and there is nothing like something you see, or how can I call it? Lahab, as in, do you know how somebody will set a fire that like that your gas? Let me say your gas or your stove. There is what village people used to use olden days. This lamp that they used to set fire on it. You know they use it, So there is, all these things are not available there. Nothing like you see something you use, you just set your, like the way you set your stove, or you, nothing you are going to use to prepare your food though. No light, nothing. The place is very dark. He said, وَهِيَ كَمَا قَالَ تَعَالَى, as Almighty Allah says in the Quran, in Surah Al-Hujra, verse 44. Almighty Allah says that لَهَا سَبْعَةُ أَبْوَابٍ لِكُلِّ بَابٍ مِّنْهُ جُزْءٌ مَّقْسُومٌ. Almighty Allah says that لَهَا سَبْعَةُ أَبْوَابٍ الْأَبْوَابِ, it has 7 gates. لِكُلِّ بَابٍ مِّنْهُ جُزْءٌ مَّقْسُومٌ. Each gate, we have 7 gates, but each gate, each one, جُزْءٌ مِّنْهُمْ جُزْءٌ مَّقْسُومٌ, they have different parts, different sections in each gate. And we are going to hear them. The sections in this Jahannama. If you think that there are some rich men that they thought that if they enter fire, no problem. Haba. I've heard about someone that says that it's just for him to make money. He was even directing your mental account among the people that will enter the Jannah. I mean, he said, if I was able to get Jannah, me, I should see, he will buy it from me. So it is, look at their mentality. Their thinking is so low. Do we think the way we bribe in this world, that is the chance we are going to also do in hereafter? These oppressions, we think there is oppression there. That place is a place of justice. See, sister, the money you collect from me, I'm going to collect it that day. So it's a place of what? Justice. Whatever we have oppressed you, you are going to handle, in fact, hold me in account. And I'm going to give it to you. And do you know how I'm going to give it to you? It's from my good deed. If I do anyone, this little, which I don't know if I even have any record, then it's from there that I'm going to take and give it to you. Then if you also have oppressed me in any way, so, and I didn't forgive you, when you reach there, I'm going to collect you. And it's from your own good deed, I am going to take it from. Almighty Allah, there is justice, is just to take it from your good deed and add it to my own. Then I'll move on. So it's a place of what? Justice, not a place of oppression. So that is why we need to be careful, extra careful, even with this our tongue. Blah, 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 blah. My dear sisters, in fact, reduce this rumor, this talkative, this lie. You are not cracking a fence of reality to make your sisters smile, put on smile on their face. That is, putting on smile on their face. But what you brought is rumor. Lie about the other ones, blackmailing them. That day, that sister will act, and in fact, he will hold you in account. And you face the penalty. May Almighty Allah forgive us. He said, Ala kulli bab sab'una alfu jabal. He said, in each gate, there is 70,000 of what? Mountain there. In each gate. That is why, in the previous lesson we have learned is that all these gates, they have connections. They have connection. That is why they can say that there is Sakar in Jahannam and there is Jahannam in Sakar. There is lava in Jahannam and there is Jahannam in lava. Do you understand? Because you are going to witness all this punishment there. There is 70,000 of mountain there. He said, "Fi kulli jabal sab'una alfu shu'ba min an-nar." In each mountain, now there is 70, right? Each one has what? 70,000 of different sections, different branches of fires, hellfire there. That is different section of punishment. Do you understand? You know, they describe fire for us, and we actually know that they have different types of fire. Let's even use this word as an example. For instance, you heard a house burns. The conditions of that house, the level of it being of the fires that explode there, it may be different from the neighborhood, the one that exploded. You may have different experience of fires which you have witnessed. You can't be considering stove with gas. Do you know that? Are we dumb? So it is onwards, unimaginable. That is why our old mother, old papa, they don't like using gas. Because they are scared of gas. You raise your hands, Abi, because you are part of them. So it is onwards, unimaginable. They don't even like hearing about gas. When you mention that, they say, hey, you rather buy me cooker. Or I will still continue using this my stove with the kerosene. May Almighty Allah forgive us. So they have different sections, different branches of fires in this mountain, and they are up to what? 70,000. في كل شعبة 70,000 شق من نار. He said each section of this fire 70,000 شق من نار. They have 70,000 of hole. A hole. If I mean hole, digging it when you dig a deep. What? So they have 70,000 of what? Hole. Of what? Fire. That is, that hole, what comes out of it is fire too. All these things, is it not enough as scary to us? May Almighty Allah forgive us. He said, في كل شق 70,000 wad. Then in each hole, this hole we are talking about, there is 70,000 of what? Corner. Corner. You hear that they dig a hole, but in that hole again, there is one corner, there is one animal that hides, one rabbit that hides in one corner, right? There is 70,000 of what? Corner in each hole. Definitely, if somebody may fall, you may even fall into one hole, into one corner. He said, في كل واد 70,000 قصر. So, you know they mentioned hole just now, right? And each hole, if we imagine maybe go to farm, then you heard that a farmer was digging a hole. He want to bring out what's this rat. It's not rat. This thing I don't know what they call it in English. If people call it akote. What is it called in English? In Yoruba it's called what? Okete. Abi? In Yoruba they call it okete. In Ibra they call it akote. In Hausa they call it what? Subhanallah. In Hausa they call it what? Gapia. They call it gapia, right? Good. So anybody should translate it in your own way you understand it. Then, if a farmer want to dig it out, this okete we talk or akote or gapia, if they want to dig it out, if you are digging the hole, most cases there used to be another extra hole, maybe by the right side or at anywhere, and this another extra hole is what they call wad here. Do you get it? It's what they call wide. You know the real hole you are digging, it used to be wide. Go and ask your great grandfather. They will tell you about it. So if they are digging it, they used to even take time on it before they could dig that hole. But in that hole, they used to find another hole is what they call wide, and we call it what? Another corner, another one lungu. So this lungu we are talking about, there is a what? Qasru. There is 70,000 qasru. There is 7,000 what? Palace on it. Not hole again, no. I don't know if you get it. Not hole, they said there is palace. So it's in that hole, they see one lungu. And that lungu, they see 70,000 of what? Palace there. And this 70th palace, fi kulli qasri 70,000 baytum min nar. And in this palace, there is different house. It's just like estate. 70,000 house of fire inside this palace. 70,000 what? House of fires in this what? In this palace. في كل بيت 70,000 قلة من سم. And in each house there is 70,000 of what? Small poisons. فَلْنَعُوذُ بِاللَّهِ. Una no go say amen. So there is poisons. When you are facing the torment of fire, burning, then you will also be feeling the pains of what? Poison. There is what they call majemu. You can go. There is what they call majemu, which is poison. So not this small poison where you go carry, what is it called? This thing they used to kill rats. All these insecticide. No be that one where you go drink, your stomach will just swell up. No. This poison has to deal with all the parts of your body. May Almighty Allah save us. I mean, he said, فَإِذَا كَانَ يَوْمَ الْقِيَامَةِ كُشِفَتْ عَنْهَا الْغِطَاءُ. So this fire, definitely, they covered it. It's been covered. Remember the hadith of the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ that said in fire there is 70,000 chains, right? 70,000 chains. And each chain there is 70,000 what? Malak holding it. And in the day of Qiyamah, this fire, it will what? It will shake them to the extent that they cannot hold it. They cannot withstand it. So in that day, they are going to open the cover. He said, فَيَطِيرُ مِنْهَا سَرَادِقُ عَنِ الْيَمِينِ النَّاسِ عَنِ الْيَمِينِ النَّاسِ وَآخِرُ عَنِ شِمَالِهِمْ. So this fire, if they open it that day, is going to surround, cycle human being, mankind. That is the things that drag, that is trying to catch human being, and is going to cycle people by your right, and another one's by your left. You'll be seeing in your angles, you'll be seeing fire coming out from your right side and from your left side. Then you'll be seeing them in your front. He said, then you'll be seeing them on top of your head. At up. Then you'll be seeing them by your sides. By your back, by your front, all of them, all your sides, you'll be seeing them. He said, when mankind and jinn, this jinn where they disturb our mankind, they enter them, they disturb them. That day, then too, they go see shaking. Power pass power, no be so. So that day, when this mankind and the jinn glance at this, just so rock bihim, they are going to what? They will just see that they fell on their knees. They will go on their knees. You won't even know when you landed your knees on the ground. Wakullu yunadi, all of them will be calling who? Rabbi Sallim, Rabbi Sallim. Oh Lord, have mercy on us, have sympathy on us. This is what they will be shouting of. May Almighty Allah save us. May Almighty Allah save us. He said, Baina kulli babainu masiru sab'atu sana. He said, in each what? Each gate, between two gates, all these gates, between them, if you want to cover the journey, masiru sab'atu sana, it's going to reach 70 years. Do you get it? From one gate, for you to cover from Sa'ir towards Sakor, you are going to spend not less than 70,000 or 70 years before you reach Lazor. If you are going from Sa'ir to Lazor, you are going to cover 70 what? 70 years before you can get there. And he said, Kullu babu ashadu hurran min alladhi fawqahu sab'ina du'fan. He said, each gate, kullu bab ashadu hurran min alladhi fawqahu sab'ina du'fan. You know, hellfire is underground. Do you know that? That is why we call, you know, there is what they call daraja, there is what they call daraka. Daraka is something going down. It's a level by level, stage by stage, but what? Going down. But daraja is something going up. That is why they used to incline good deed as daraja, or meriting of good deed, meriting of status in Jannah. They used to call it daraja. But if it is hellfire, they used to call it daraka, because it's also level by level. May Almighty Allah forgive us. So in each level, the hotness, the heat there is as tough as what? Sabu'ina dufa. 70 multiply of what? 70 in multiples. They didn't even mention 70 what? Multiples of heatness. Definitely the one at up and the one beside it, the one that follow, is 70 multiple more higher than the one at up. Okay, this house you're seeing, you know, is 2-story building, right? That house, when you go out, you're going to see the house. It's two-story building. The one at top, let's use it as an example. The one at up, the one under it is the thickness is 70 multiple than the one at top. Definitely the down one, the down floor is also what? 70 higher than that one in the middle. Then let's now consider the one at top. Definitely 70 plus 70 is 140, right? It's 140 multiplied than the one at top, the thickness. That is how it is, this hellfire. May Almighty Allah save us. He said, وَيُقَالْ إِنَّ جَهَنَّمَ سَبْعَةُ أَبْوَابُ لِكُلِّ بَابٍ مِّنْهُ سَبْعُونَ وَادِيًا. He said, إِنَّ جَهَنَّمَ سَبْعَةُ أَبْوَابُ. All hellfire has what? Seven gates. لِكُلِّ بَابٍ مِّنْهُ سَبْعُونَ وَادِيًا. Each gate has what? سَبْعُونَ وَادِيًا. They has each corner, each lungu. They has lungu. He said, قَعْرُ كُلُّ وَعَدٍ. قَعْرُ كُلُّ وَعَدٍ مِنْهَا سَبْعُونَ أَعْمَى. He said, this lungu we are talking about, this lungu, there is, do you know when a river, when a small rain falls and it drops in a place, do you know it used to have another hole? So we can call this qaru as what? Hollow. Hollow is another maybe something that formed and it has a hole inside. That lungu again, oh, may Almighty Allah forgive us, coward. And he said, قَارُ كُلُّ وَعَدٍ مِنْهَا سَبْعُونَ عَامًا. You are going to cover 70 years before you reach this corner. You know they said there is a hollow in the corner. Are you all with me? There is valley in each corner. And this valley, you are going to cover 70 years before you reach it. Do you understand? 70 years. And he said, where did I stop? لِكُلِّ وَعَدٍ مِنْهَا سَبْعُونَ أَلْفُ شُعْبٍ. And each corner, there is 70,000 of what? Branches of punishment, branches of what? Suffocation, sorrow inside. في كل شعب منها 70 ألف مغارة. This magara, it is called what? Cave. Do you understand? There is cave. Definitely. What do we call cave? For instance, a horse. Do you know that thing they used to put on top of, is it horse or donkey? They used to put that in as a cave that somebody can stay inside. Do you see how little it is? So, in each what? Each section of each branches, part, there is cave inside. He said, في جوف كل مغارة 70,000 شق. In this magara, this cave we are talking about, inside that cave again, inside the cave, that is one cave. Inside that one cave, there is 70,000 of what? Hole inside. في كل شق منها 70,000 ثعبان. In this each hole, inside this each cave, there is what? 70,000 of what? Snake inside. He said, في شدق كل ثعبان. And each part they mentioned just now, this snake we are talking about, each one has 70,000 iqarrabu. They have scorpion inside, even from their mouth. Scorpion can come out from them. May Almighty Allah forgive us and have mercy on us and save us from this hellfire, because no one can withstand this great punishment. If anyone thought he can withstand it, then continue this your what? This your rubbish. Definitely, each snake from their jaw. Scorpion are coming out from it, definitely from the mouth. He said, لِكُلِّ إِقَرَّبُ مِنْهَا سَبْعُونَ أَلْفُ فَقَرَّ. This scorpion, they have what? Vertebra. And what do we understand by vertebra? Vertebra is, do you know, can we say scorpion bite? Is it bite, he bite? What is it called in English? It's what? Sting, right? That thing they use. We can call it vertebra too. Do you understand? Good. Then he said, في كل فقرة منها قلة السم لا ينتهي الكافر ولا المنافق حتى يوقع ذلك كله. He said, this vertebra we mentioned, in each vertebra there is poison inside. Poison. He said, and لا ينتهي الكافر ولا المنافق. The kuffar and the munafiq. Who is munafiq? If they say kafir, we will say those people who are not a Muslim, right? But if you don't be careful, you can be a Muslim and you're a kafir, bearing a Muslim name. Then munafiq, they are also mentioned here too. If you are doing munafiqinchi up and down, you should be careful. Then la yantahil kafir wala munafiq. This munafiq, the kafir, they are not going to be in rest. Do you understand? They are not going to be in rest. And the munafiq also, they are not going to be in rest. And they are going to test all these vertebra and all these poisons. All the poison, they are going to taste it. None of it is going to remain. That is why he said that hatta yuwaqqa dhalika kulla. Till all this scorpion, all this snake, they must bite the kafir and who? And the munafiq. All the 70,000 snake that was mentioned, and all the 70,000 scorpion that was mentioned, and all the vertebra in this scorpion they mentioned, they are going to touch all the munafiq and the kafir. They are going to taste them. None of them will save from it. Don't think if this one will bite you, that is all. All of them must bite you. May Almighty Allah save us from this punishment. And my dear sisters, before we start, is this not enough to scare us? Why can't we show difference in the society? Why can't we show difference even in our house? We are learning, trying to display the dignity of Islam, but our actions, our speech doesn't even show. We are just putting a cloth. Hypocrisy in what? In Islamic clothing. There's no, in fact, some of kuffar are better than our Muslim. In fact, your muamalat, the art of dealing between you and some kuffar is quietly better than the art of your Muslim brothers or your Muslim sisters. They are far, far better. Do you understand? They are far, far better. Do you know there are some kuffar you can entrust with amana? Most of Muslims you can't entrust them. If you trust them, wallahi, that is your small debt. They will be the one to kill you before Malakul Maut come and kill you. In fact, if not that it's a word of it's not Islamical words, as would have said that the Malakul Maut will say that I never come and carry your soul. You don't die already. But it's not a way of what Islamic sound. We could have said that. But don't be the sabab of your earlier what? Earlier to grieve. And the Muslim can be the sabab. That is why you have to be careful. فَلْيَنْظُرْ, the hadith of the Prophet Muhammad said that فَلْيَنْظُرْ مَا يُخَلِّبْ. You should look towards the person you're making a friendship with. Don't let Allah forgive us. So let's show difference in the society. Let's show difference in neighborhood. Do you understand? Let the neighbors, in fact, try to confirm you that Yes, the Muslims have bastardized this religion, but these ones, I guarantee, even if they are not practicing what you are practicing, even if they are not what, in this they are not taking the religion serious as you are, let them try to define you in your absence, in a good identity, good personality. Stop tarnishing Islam. Let people, anywhere you are working, let them say that, wallahi, this sister is the best in this our organization. Many groups, many organizations, we have used this our mouth to destroy it. And we know lie is very fast to spread, right? But truth, as I'm saying it now, some people you won't plug their ear not to listen to it. But if I bring a rumor to spread now, wallahi, the people that will listen to it, you won't imagine it. Do you understand? The rate of people that will listen to it, it will be very high. This one, we will share it to this one. Listen to the news that is going on. Oh. Listen to this. For instance, let me take one of the sisters. That, okay, this sister, let me say something bad about her. Wallahi, all the sisters here will spread the news. Other sisters will spread it. Upon you people are coming here, I don't trust you people. Upon you people are coming here. Instead of them, they should be close and intimate. They should have what they call a bosom. But no, we don't know what is each and everybody's heart. But don't be like that. Defend your sister. Defend her before you ask her. But if I decide to spread anyone now, that is how the news, people will be listening to it. Let me hear this rumor. But saying the truth, they don't share this kind of information. May Allah forgive us. We are going to stop here because if you tell me you don't know what I have teach you, that is a problem. وسبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.